Look at the work from Errol Spence Jr. This is where he hurt Ugas right here, an uppercut, and you saw Ugas wince right there, and that is where he kind of wilted, and then Spence really started to unload, and then you saw Ugas smile, but he was hurt. He was absolutely hurt. And then there was a left hand, it almost went to the throat of Errol Spence, and then the straight right that knocked Spence and stopped him in his tracks, but Spence just smiled. And Errol Spence again. Bang. On to round number 8. Errol Spence Jr. Spence was 39 of 97 in the 7th. Ugas. We'll get the numbers for your Dennis Ugas soon. But my goodness, Miguel, how Errol Spence had your Dennis Ugas in serious trouble. Both men have faced adversity already in this fight. Both men have bounced back. And now we're here in round 8. And you can tell Spence is just fishing for the knockout. He talked about it early leading up to this fight, but he is absolutely showing it here. This fight has lived up to the expectations, and now he goes right back on the offensive against your Dennis Ugas. Ugas being backed up. Errol Spence hammering away upon your Dennis Ugas. And now Lawrence Cole once again inserts himself. Man, this is a horrendous refereeing job in a fight of this magnitude, as the right eye of your Dennis Ugas is nearly shut. Ugas has got to be more active. I don't think he's doing nearly enough. He can hurt Spence. He has already. But he is not throwing at the clip that Spence is throwing. And he is suffering a lot of punishment right now. Playing devil's advocate, Miguel, I don't think that Ugas can see some of the punches that Spence is throwing at him because his right eye is swelling. Oh my goodness. Look at the work of Spence. Spence is relentless. I think he is looking to stop this fight in this round. Look at Errol Spence. Pour it on. This crowd. And again, what is going on? What is this referee doing? Oh my goodness. Wait, checking on the eye. Okay, I'm all right with that. They will allow the fight to continue. That right eye swelling. This crowd is almost losing their minds as they feel that Errol Spence, the hometown son, is moments away from stopping your Dennis Ugas. I think if you're Ugas, you need to feel a sense of urgency. You are on the brink of having this fight stop due to that eye. It was very close right there, and now it is only going to get worse as this fight progresses. He has got to put the pedal to the metal now in order to change up this fight. I think that Ugas has got to do something to show everybody at ringside that he is still very much in this fight, because Errol Spence from the 7th round and even here in the 8th has started to take over. But Miguel, look at this, that, and we see Spence pick up the pace again. That ends the round. My goodness. Michael Irvin, the Dallas Cowboy, watching the action, supporting Errol Spence Jr.
is continuing to batter Ugas here in this round. Round 9. And Spence, he can smell it. He is moments away, he feels, from stopping Ugas. And if you're Ugas, you need to change the momentum of this fight. Like we said, he's hurt Spence already in this fight. It's possible. He's landed some big shots.
And you see that Spence coming out, starting very much aggressive here in the ninth. Spence looking to make a statement, but Ugas, with his eye swelling shut, continues to pour it on and fight with such guts and heart and will. But he is fighting a man who is fighting on another.
There was Lawrence Cole warning Spence about keeping the punches up again. That's the second time Ugas' corner on Spence felt like that should have been a point. He already
knocked down by Spence. As a minute plus has elapsed here in the ninth. Look at Spence. It is just target practice. As for every 4 or 5 that he throws, Ugas will throw maybe 1 or 2. It is a fact that Spence is beating Ugas to the punch.
Absolutely. He's been quicker. He's landed the more powerful shots. He has been getting on the inside. He's been the aggressor.
There's a right hook backed up Ugas. Another one. Oh my. If there was any doubt, if Errol Spence still had it, if he still was at the top of his game, I think he has answered those questions with a resounding yes against your Dennis Ugas. Now that body shot might have hurt Errol.
That was a great body shot from Ugas. As he timed it as soon as Spence was coming in, and Spence kind of winced, and now Ugas backs away. That right eye is in bad shape.
But Ugas keeps coming back. He hit the body of Spence.
The body work of Ugas starting to take a toll on Spence. And Spence, like I said, doing a great job at hiding it, but you can tell it is bothering him. But Ugas is not throwing enough that needs to continue to put in the work on Spence's body.
There's a shot to the body by Ugas. Ugas has got to string together combinations. That's what Spence has been doing. Unloading combinations and throwing heavy artillery towards the way of your Dennis Ugas. Try to tell Lawrence Golden. There's a right hand for your Dennis Ugas as we head towards round number 10. On what has been a wickedly entertaining welterweight championship affair. This one is scheduled for 12. I'm gonna push it back. We are underway with the 10. Errol Spence Jr. has been in control since the 7th round on body shot. Crazy. Ugas' body shots seem to have taken more impact on Spence. Why Ugas is not throwing enough? It goes back to your point, Miguel. You gotta wonder, if you're your Dennis Ugas, if this doesn't go your way, you gotta think, what if I would have thrown more? A right hook to the body by Spence. What a high-level matchup between Ugas and Spence.
Spence has been in the lion's den the entire fight, and he backs Ugas up. I think he hurt him.
Ugas got backed up, and he took probably 3 or 4 steps backwards. And now Errol senses that the end could be near. There, no doubt, would be the most gratifying, most satisfying that hurt Ugas. This would be the biggest win in the career of Errol Spence Jr. The coronation has him being the kingpin of the welterweight division. If he can stop the Cuban champion in your Dennis Ugas.
Ugas is hurt. He's got blood now coming from the nose, and now he is backing away. He is on his bicycle trying to escape Spence.
Ugas is eating heavy shots to the body as Errol continues to pound away on the left side of your Dennis Ugas. And time being called again for what I don't know.
And they're looking at the eye again.
It makes clear. That eye looks bad.
This has to bite down.
And this one is over. Errol. Spence Jr. has stopped your Dennis Ugas. What a moment here in Dallas as Errol Spence Jr. has become the kingpin of the welterweight division. History made here in Arlington, Texas, as Errol Spence Jr. now holds the WBC, the IBF.
Sure, exactly what Spence was doing right there. He went to go look for his mouthpiece in the middle of an exchange, and the Rose Gold did not stop the fight. And then Ugas hit him with the overhand right. What a performance from the Truth. He's always said he's the big fish at 147 pounds. He proved it tonight. He absolutely was the big fish tonight after he suffered that adversity in the 6th round, where it appeared he was along the ropes, but he was able to overcome that and withstand that dangerous round, and he bounced back, hurting Ugas the following round, and then he dominated from that point on.
That was a statement victory, the most satisfying, the most glorious, and for your Dennis Ugas, he really came out and he fought his heart out. He gave his best. But tonight, Errol Spence Jr. fought at a different level and proved beyond a reasonable doubt that he is the man at 147. And now, just one man lies in his path to unify the division and become undisputed welterweight champion.
I can't fault that stoppage. The eye's bad. It is nearly shut if it isn't already. And I know Ugas wanted to continue, but he was not seeing any of those left hands coming. It's impossible. I don't know how he would. The doctor gave Ugas an opportunity in round 9, I believe, saying, okay, I looked at it. I'll give you the option to continue on, but we're going to keep an eye on it. We're watching it. And then it just got worse in that 10th round. And Lawrence Cole didn't have a great night, but I do agree with the fact that the eye was getting bad. It was time to check on it. And I think the stoppage was justified.
I agree with you, but, just part of me says, give him maybe one more round, because he's a champion, and he deserves it, but I'm okay with that. And now, looking at the scorecards, we just got them. At the time of the stoppage, 88-82, 88-82, and 88-83, all for Errol Spence. So Spence was going to coast to a unanimous decision victory. We take a look at some of the handiwork from Errol Spence Jr. Miguel.
Uppercut, best shot of the night for Spence. He landed it so many times throughout this fight, and I think that's what really helped things and close up the eye. I mean, that uppercut, every time he threw it, it was landing and connecting on the right eye, and it would visibly hurt Ugas. There was many times, a few, especially later on in that fight, where